on March 15th, 2015, during a Catholic church service in Lahore, Pakistan, an armed gunman strapped with explosives ran to the entrance and was firing at that gate. Akash Bashir, a volunteer guard, knocked this man over, tackled him, and kept a tight hold on him while the explosive went off and killed them both instantly. 15 more people were killed between the two suicide bombings that day, but the numbers would have been far worse were it not for Bashir's bravery and dedication. This is one of many horrific stories about how religious minorities in Pakistan are attacked and many times murdered because of their beliefs. I want to talk about these attacks, why they are happening, how their government is allowing them to happen, and what are some of the results of these attacks of religious minority groups in Pakistan. First, why are these attacks happening? Pakistan is a primarily Islamic nation with 96% of its population being Muslim. And so here's a diagram that shows the religious minorities and the Islamic percentage. So it's primarily Islamic nation, and the other 4% is consisting of Christians, Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Latter-day Saints, and other just minority religions in Pakistan. And these are the main groups that are being targeted and attacked in Pakistan right now. And these terrorists are doing these attacks in the name of their god Allah. They believe that they are cleansing and purifying Pakistan to make it a 100% Islamic nation. And they believe that these attacks on the non-Muslim people will actually gain them favor, their god Allah, and that he will bless them and allow them into heaven because of these acts. Next, why is the government allowing this to happen? Technically, Pakistan has the same religious freedom laws that we have here in America, but in 1860, under General Zai's rule, there were new laws issued called the blasphemy laws. And these laws say that anyone who speaks against or challenges Islam in any way is actually punishable unto death for these crimes. And because of these, there have been a lot of illegal and very deadly attacks on non-Muslim people and groups. And the government has taken a very hands-off approach to this because the blasphemy laws make it so that these attacks are not technically legal, but the other people's actions are technically against Islam, and so their actions are illegal, and so they just take a very hands-off approach to all of this. And so anyone who is non-Islamic is an open target pretty much for the terrorists. And so when religious institutions or churches are bombed or attacked, the government is not required to step in because technically they are against Islam. Or if a Christian is attacked in their home or when they're walking on the street, the government doesn't have to investigate or press charges against the attacker because the Constitution gives them the right, but the blasphemy laws tell them that it's illegal. So they're very conflicting. And finally, there are some major consequences and results of the religious persecution in Pakistan. Between 2012 and 2013, there were over 200 attacks on religious minority groups with over 1,800 casualties. That's actually one of the highest rates in the world right now. And women are raped, beaten, abused, and then forced to convert to Islam. And men, same thing. And if they don't convert, many times they are killed. If not, they get the death sentence on their heads and a death penalty. And their buildings are attacked with them in them, and they're just attacked a lot, and it's not a very safe place for them. And so a lot of families who have members with the death penalty on their heads have actually fled to India, where they apply for their citizenship. And if they don't receive their citizenship, then they are treated pretty badly by the law enforcement over there because they're not citizens, but they would rather take that than have the death sentence that awaits them back in Pakistan. And the attacks on the minority religions are getting more serious and frequent because of this lack of legal consequence for these deadly actions. The minority religions are dwindling because of the murders and forced conversions, and from those fleeing the country to escape the religious injustice and terrible treatment in Pakistan.